He talking about 50 beat up Ja Rule in Atlanta.
According to Tony Yayo, 50 Cent and Ja Rule got physical during the height of their animosity. Welcome back, it's your host Nancy Brown. If you are new here, make sure you have subscribed to our YouTube channel.
What happened, man?
50 beat up Ja Rule in Atlanta. Like, he was there. Rest in peace to Chaz. I know Fif ain't really fuck with him like that.
Although it is accepted that the incident happened, there has been disagreement about the specifics, with Yayo previously asserting that he beat 50. But Yayo has a different perspective.
Ja Rule and them, we there, Chaz there. Chaz like, go in the hotel. Yeah, it was so good. All right, cool. Ja Rule there. This is after 50 got murdered. I don't believe you. Black child and them there.
He stated while on $1 million worth of game.
Fif KO'd that nigga. Ja Rule just come in the elevator. Murda! Fif, he is southpaw.
According to Ja Rule's book, Unruly, the altercation is thought to have occurred in 2000.
How did the nigga run? What did the nigga run up and say?
Murda!
He wrote, 50 tried to swing on me, but I dipped, then I hit him with the baby Louisville Slugger. Bam. I dropped the bat. I pulled the shirt over his head. I started catching him left, right, uppercut. I hit him with the crutch. We proceeded to whip his ass. I was putting in my work. 50 was crunched in the corner. I slammed the big tannoy speaker down on him. Over the years, the NYC rappers have traded innumerable insults with one another in a well-known, multi-decade dispute. After being mocked for allegedly purchasing hundreds of tickets to one of 50 Cent's shows, leaving the front rows empty, Ja Rule took to social media on Sunday, December 29th. It all began when Ja Rule announced my New Year resolution is to be petty. When a fan replied urging him to be petty with 50 Cent, referencing the empty seats prank, Ja Rule went off. You believe this, dumb ST? He tweeted alongside a trio of cap emojis. Yayo also repeated a previous offer of $10,000 to prove the rumor before blasting 50 Cent. Like I said before, I got $10K for anyone who can produce this footage a photo, he added. What city, venue did this said show take place? 50 Cent is a fat F king liar. 50 Cent made fun of Ja Rule on Instagram back in 2018 by saying that he purchased 200 tickets to a Ja gig in Arlington, Texas, using $3,000 on Groupon just to leave the seats empty. In a subsequent interview, 50 Cent reaffirmed his claim that he purchased the first 4 rows. They were cheap tickets. The tickets were very affordable. They were on StubHub, he said while on Big Boy TV earlier this month. Fif said he purchased around 200 seats for one of Ja Rule's shows. He described the prank as fun and something to do. He added, I wanted him to feel like he needed to connect with the crowd, and they were 4 or 5 rows back. One of the strongest voices in hip-hop is still 50 Cent. Even if he isn't at the top of the charts anymore, people pay attention when he speaks out about issues pertaining to music. When 50 appeared on the Mike P podcast on Hot 97.5, he made a statement that shocked some of his followers. The current generation of female rappers were criticized by the G-Unit boss for their excessively sexual content. He feels that as a result, female hip-hop performers are becoming very one-dimensional. He even expressed worry for the girls who will be listening to them as they grow up. 50 Cent expressed his dissatisfaction with the sex raps quite clearly. I just want somebody to break through that is not trying to sell some box, he quipped. Just need one. The rapper went on to assert that women like Megan Thee Stallion, Glorilla and Latto may inadvertently be doing harm to the girls who play their music, and consider them role models. I think this might be damaging female culture, the rapper said. Seriously. The host chimed in by noting that Sexy Red recently launched a lip gloss line with crass titles for each color. 50 Cent felt the business venture served to further prove his point. What are you supposed to say? He asked. 50 Cent admitted to having experimented with sex raps in the past. Just a Little Bit and Candy Shop, 2 of his greatest successes, have made use of sexual innuendo. The rapper believes that the lyrics have become more explicit, which is the difference. I was doing Candy Shop and Magic Stick, clarified 50 Cent. I was doing Candy Shop and Magic Stick, 50 Cent explained. Like metaphors for sexual experiences. They are flat out saying the experience in the music now. Although 50 Cent seems to be focusing on a particular hip-hop demographic, the G-Unit legend also has criticisms for male artists who are younger than him.
But I don't understand what got into you. This made you say you was gonna fuck Kendrick.
50 Cent sat down with Andrew Schulz on the latest episode of the Flagrant podcast, amid the comedian's ongoing feud with Kendrick Lamar.
That makes we love.
You know what? I apologize, guys.
50 brought up Schulz's contentious tirade about having the ability to sexually assault the GNX rapper while talking about the subject.
From years and years of trauma, from abuse, from the neighborhood that I grew up in.
Fans on social media have not been pleased after 50 made fun of the incident, and even defended Schulz.
Make sweet love. I heard fuck. I don't know why I registered that way.
From there, 50 discussed the backlash Schulz has been receiving for his rant.
But for people to write petitions behind it, crazy.
It's crazy.
That is crazy.
He said, look, I follow comedic culture. I watch the comedians. I enjoy them on another level. You are comedic. When I watch them comedians, I look and I go, there's no point that you could do something that actually damages what they've developed. Cat Williams can fight a 15-year-old kid that is his height and not do so well, right? It does no damage to Cat Williams. He's still that guy. Fans on social media still aren't happy with Schulz, regardless of 50's stance.
Kendrick really is the Taylor Swift of hip-hop, in that no matter what he does, he's still the victim.
Andrew Schulz has attempted to set the record straight about his feud with Kendrick Lamar.
You know how Taylor's always the victim? Like, she's the biggest in music, in history, yet she's a victim to the label, she's a victim to Scooter.
In the most recent installment of his podcast, The Brilliant Idiots, featuring Charlemagne the God, he discussed the rapper and likened him to Taylor Swift. Additionally, Schulz disclosed that Lamar's group allegedly got in touch with Charlemagne regarding the anti-GNX songs Wax It Out murals.
The victim to her boyfriends, yet she's still the biggest in the world. Somehow, Kendrick is the victim here. This is the time.
He continued by explaining that, despite Charlemagne's disagreement, he believed that Lamar was also disparaging Schulz's pals, particularly Charlemagne and his fellow presenters, by referring to Wax It Out murals.